You affirm every day, you say the words, you claim it, present tense, exactly how you were told. But yet nothing moves. The account looks the same, the text isn't coming, and around week 3, the quiet, awful thought creeps. Maybe I'm the one this doesn't work for. You're not broken and you're not bad at this. You're doing one specific thing backwards. And almost nobody points it out. So here's what you're going to get in the next few minutes. A 3-step system I call the cause method. You'll be able to tell in 5 seconds whether an affirmation is ever going to work before you waste another month on it, and how to rewrite the ones that won't. There's even research on why the usual way backfires. Let's fix it. I know what you've already tried. You said it louder, you added more feeling, you did the mirror work, you wrote it out 50 times, you tried to want it more and doubt it less. Like doubt is a dial that you can just turn down. And the maddening part, the more you affirm, the worse it feels. You say, I have more than enough money. And instead of abundant, you feel more aware of exactly how much you don't have. And that's not a character flaw. A 2009 study in psychological science had people repeat, I am a lovable person over and over. And the ones who needed it the most felt worse than the people who said nothing. Because when you assert what part of you doesn't believe, you don't absorb it, you summon a rebuttal. Your brain hears, I have more than enough money, and instantly pulls up the bank statement for the defense. So your effort wasn't wasted because you're bad at this. It backfired because of how you were affirming. Wrong target, and here's the correct one. Here's a shift that changes everything. There are 2 layers you can affirm, the effect and the cause. The effect is what you can see, the result. Your bank balance, your relationship status, the text, the number. The cause is who you're being, your identity, your state, the person those results come from. And almost every affirmation that you've ever tried is aimed at the effect. Picture it this way. You wake up, you look into the mirror and you don't like what you're seeing. Do you grab a cloth and start scrubbing the glass? Polishing the mirror, telling it to show your hair better? Of course not, right? The mirror can't change what it's reflecting. You change the cause, you fix the hair, and then the reflection updates on its own without you saying a word to the glass. I have more than enough money, while you stare at the account that says otherwise, is scrubbing the mirror. You're demanding the reflection change, while the thing casting it remains exactly the same. So here's the fix, 3 steps. Step 1 is the mirror test. Before you keep any affirmation, first ask this one question. Is this about a thing or is this about me? If it names a thing, money, person, an outcome, then it's an effect affirmation and it'll fight you. And if it's about who you are, your identity, your state, it's a cause affirmation and it works. Run your current affirmations through this right now. I have the money, the thing, he'll text me back, the person, outcome. Most of what you've been repeating fails the test. And that's not bad news, that's the diagnosis. So step 2 is the flip. Take every effect affirmation and change it into cause with 3 moves. I have becomes I am. They becomes me. The future becomes now. I have more than enough money becomes I am the person who's always provided for. More believable. They love me, they're coming back. Change it to I am someone who's easy to love. Stop asking another person to be your proof. Point at you, the only thing that can shift. I am confident, said with rising desperation. Change it to I am someone who feels safe enough to be seen. One affirms how you want to look, the other addresses the cause, the fear underneath. Feel what the flip does. It hands you a statement the 3D physically cannot disapprove. Your bank account can call I have $1 million a lie in 2 seconds, but it cannot say anything about who you are. Nobody can fact check your identity but you. And that is exactly why the cause is the only place worth affirming from. Step 3, feel it. A cause affirmation isn't a sentence, it's a state. So after you say it, drop into the feeling of it being true. Just for 5 honest seconds, not 5 hollow minutes, just 5 seconds. And this is where science stops warning you and starts backing you up. Falk and colleagues 2015, when people affirmed at the level of identity and core values, brain scan showed it lit up the reward centers. And those people changed their real behavior more. Identity level affirmations actually felt. It doesn't just sound nice, it moves you. So, this is the whole reason a tiny affirmation like I am wonderful or isn't it wonderful beats the impressive ones. No number, nothing to deliver, nothing the mirror can argue with. Pure cause. Say it, feel it for 5 seconds, and done. I ran the wrong version for over a year. I have more than enough money. A voice in the back of my head would say, no, you don't. Look at the math. It was right. And the day I flipped it to, I am someone who's always provided for, that voice went quiet. Because you can't fact check an identity. The training stopped first. The results came later, almost casually. So here's an assignment for you starting today. Write down 3 affirmations you actually use, or if you don't even have any, you can start now. Then run them through the mirror test. Is it thing or is it you? Flip every effect one to the cause. I have to I am, they to me, and future to now. Then say each of them and feel for 5 seconds. And that's the whole system. The mirror test, flip it and feel it. Ta-da! And hold on to this because this is the principle underneath all of it. Real doesn't always mean true. It's too late, that's for someone else. Those feel real because they've been practiced and practiced for way too long. But practice isn't true, and practice runs in both directions. So stop performing the wanting and start practicing the having. Drop one affirmation in the comments and flip it right there. I read every one of them. The old effect version and the new cause version. Subscribe and you'll get the full system one method at a time. It was never too late. You were never bad at this. You were just affirming backwards and now you're not. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.